if you are really interested in tech, I would say just go for it because you never try, never know. Because like for me, I'm just like, yeah, just go for it. Because the things I'm more worried is if I never try it, I will be regretting later. So never give up. Whether you are old or young, just go for it lah. The things you wanted to do, just go for it lah. Just work hard and try to get it.
So yeah, by the way, maybe you can go ahead and just introduce yourself and what you're up to these days.
Okay, so my name is Yap Jia Hao, and I'm currently working as a full stack developer at my current company. So yeah, is there?
Is that it lah? What's the name of your company, by the way?
Current company is IPS Software. They are a software house, which mostly we do is website-based system and also mobile apps.
Okay, that's great. So let's just start from a bit from the beginning. Like, what were you doing before Sigma School? Like, do you have a CS background or no? Not really.
No. So what I'm doing before I enroll in Sigma School Bootcamp is I used to study as logistic and supply chain management, which after that I don't really I just mute my phone. After that I found out that I'm no longer interested in working as a logistic in this career field. So and then for that time I was, because I just graduated diploma in logistics, and then during that time I was thinking, hey, what should I do in life? Let's say what's my next career path or something like that. So one day I just look up at Google and see is there any like short-term IT course, something like that, and then the first thing that pops up on the Google search thing is the Sigma School, and then I just click in it, and then I just go through the whole page, and then I said, hey, this one is actually quite nice, and then so I just enroll in it, and then just like that, just started.
Why did your mind go to IT, or like is it something you were interested in before? Like, why specifically that pivot?
So actually, I'm not like suddenly interested in IT. I'm actually interested in software thing quite a long time. But because the reason why I'm not studying CS or maybe software engineering in uni is because I always had this mindset, because in order for you to enroll into a computer science course, you need to have a credit in your mathematics for SPM. But unfortunately I don't have that. My mathematics is quite bad at that time, so that's the reason I couldn't enroll in the CS course or something like that. And then so I that time I just simply took a logistic course, and then just complete it. But then after that I found out that I still want to get onto the IT thing. So I just, and then on this bootcamp, because when I first consult with the guy, he said actually you don't really need that much of mathematics thing, as long as you have that problem solving skill, and then you are good with it, then you'll be fine.
So ideally, you would have studied like CS in uni, but because you didn't have like the math background, you couldn't do it. So you did logistics first lah. Then you were like, okay, I want to go back to CS.
Yeah.
How can I do it? So you found Sigma schools. That's pretty much it.
Yes, correct.
So like, I'm sure. So what was it like, the thought process from like seeing Sigma school for the first time to actually enrolling? Because it's a bit of a commitment, right? And like you have to pay a fee, and it's like you're really going for it lah. So how long did it take for you to actually be confident in this decision, or was it like straight away like, okay lah, go for this, got job guarantee, or like, okay, let me think about it first?
During that time, I just thought like just 1 to 2 days, and then I'll just be like, okay, this is the chance. I just go for it. I just put in 100% effort into it, and then see is it worth fighting for, something like that.
Okay, so when you first joined, right, what were like your expectations like, and then what was it like when you actually started doing the classes? Was it pretty much like, okay, you got what you thought, or is it like a bit different from what you initially expected?
It was quite the actual class is same like what I expected, just online classes, and then most of the time there will be guidance, and then but you still need to find your own find your own ways to solve the problem, because you can't expect the your teacher to spoon feed you or something like that. So
Yeah.
you still need to like find your own way to do the things. And then I think that's how I really learn by doing it.
So you already had the mentality of like, okay, like I need to do things myself. It's not going to be a spoon feed situation. Like, so you
Yes.
already had the mentality. So you go in, you're already ready to absorb everything already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was there a moment where you were like, oh wow, I can actually like do this? Like during the course, you were like, it's maybe a confidence that you felt at some point where you're like, I can actually do this job and have a career in this.
Yeah. During the course, I'm during the course I'm actually quite confident, because I mean, between other students we all giving uh giving support to each other. So it just like make me feel like, hey, if others can, like, because everyone is being so positive, so it really does make me feel like I can really do this. Something like
So
that.
like the sense of community help, and also everyone in the same situation as you, like pretty new. You're like, we're all a team. We can do this together.
Yeah.
The sense of camaraderie really helped, lah.
Yeah.
Then was there a moment where you're like, wow, this is tough? Like, is there a moment like a specific project or module where you were like, this is harder than I thought, or was it like not really?
Not really. For all the module, I think it's pretty challenging, but still able to handle it. Yeah.
Do you remember what your capstone project was?
My capstone project, that during that time I did a website for booking badminton session.
Oh really? Oh, you play badminton? Ah?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think that's nice to like put your interest into your project, right?
Yeah, because the reason why I did that capstone project is because the the badminton court that near my area, that near my house area, so every time if I want to book a badminton court, I can only phone call them, or either I just walk into the counter and just book a badminton court. There is no online website, anything to book. Like, let's say if today I want to book a session for next week, I had to walk into the counter and then ask, hey, is there any session available for next week? So I can't really have a website to see the timetable, see whether is it available on that time, something like that. So that's why I did that capstone project.
So it seemed like, pretty smooth sailing. Like you saw the course, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for it, and then you just did the thing. That maybe not super easy, but you could keep up the entire way through. Enjoy your capstone project. Seems like a good process. But how about the job search after? How was that process like for you?
Okay, so after, I think the hardest part is after the Sigma School bootcamp, because what really happening is I thought to myself, hey, I'm the one on this right now, so I had to. So after the Sigma School bootcamp, I took another 2 weeks, really, learn back all the fundamental things to make sure it's solid. And then because during interview, most of the time they will be giving me some assessment tests, or maybe some take home assessment tests. So some of it I failed, and then some of it they don't really need a test. You just interview, and then they will ask of course they will be asking some technical question, but so far it's okay. And then because I'm on the August batch last year, and then I ended on November. So I started for the whole December, I was still chilling and then still learning something, like learning off. And then when I really started job hunting is on January until March. And then during March, very luckily I interviewed at a company. At first I did face a lot of rejection from other company also, but for the company I'm currently working right now, at first they offer me as an intern for just 1 month, because basically the tech lead, he told me, uh, I'm not really sure what's your skill is, which level. So I'm only gonna offer you 1 month internship to see whether you can do it or not. So he told me, you really have to put your 100% in, show me what you are capable of, and then if you are really able to handle it, and then I will convert you to full-time employee. So during that this year March, I really during that whole month I really just try to learn, try to commit everything. And then after March, I did successfully convert to full-time employee, and then yeah, working until right now.
So how was that March like when you first came in? You were like, okay, I have to really go hard this month, otherwise like, I'm losing my job and I'm back to square one.
Yeah.
Was that how was that like for you? Was it like, okay, oh, I'm seeing all these things I learned at Sigma School and straight away apply, like, or were you like, oh, there's some new things here to learn?
Some of the basic things, because for my company, their tech stack is also using React, which we have learned during a Sigma school. React, all the basic JavaScript things, and then at first they give me some of the simple front end tasks, something like just adjusting all the layout, or maybe some customer support things. Try to debug on the issue that customer reported. Uh, at, uh, at first, on my first day, they given me the task is something like a state management issue, problem, and then straight away I know what's the issue, and then I just try to debug, and then I just solve it on my first day. And then during that moment, I realized that hey, actually I learned this before, and then I can straight away apply to it, and then that's what really amazed me.
Yeah. So then what did it feel like when they finally confirmed you, like, okay, I will let you be a full-time employee now? Were you like, wow, like, I actually did it? Or were you like, I already expected this lah?
No, I don't really expected that, because during that much I still struggle a lot, because compared to other colleagues, they are more experienced than me, and then I still struggle on some of the tasks being that given to me. But nevertheless, I just approach to them, and then I just try to get some tips. And then, because for my company, we are a small team. We only have like 8 to 9 people, and then some of them are also interns, and then just a few full-time that is have some experience. And then because they are quite busy on their thing, so they just like, hey, you try to look on this part, see whether is it, and then I'll just have to like, based on the tips they given to me, and then I just try to find out how the problems, and then just try to fix it, and then something like that. But when when they decided to convert me to full-time employee, that time I was like, I was relieved, because I know that I can finally, because I finally proved myself I'm able to work as a full-time employee compared to others. And then that moment I was really happy. And then another thing, because when I convert to full-time employee, another thing I need to work on it is because I still have another 3 months probation, and then but still able to
pass lah.
pass it.
Yeah. So when you cross these milestones, like your first month internship and then your 3 month probation, do you start to like, will you feel like more validated, like, oh, I can actually do it? Maybe I was doubting a bit before, but now I can confirm do this as a job. Or did you always deep down know that like, I can actually do this, I just need the opportunity?
Yeah, sometimes I do doubt myself whether am I able, even until this day, sometimes I still doubt myself whether am I able to do it, because after I'm becoming a full-time, of course my job scope will be more harder than when I was intern, and then I need to handle quite a lot of things, and then sometimes I do doubt myself, but luckily every time I did pull off. And then so every time at the end, when I look back on at the start, and then I'll be thinking, hey, I'm actually able to pull it off every time, something like that.
Yeah. Also, that's the thing about working like in a small team, like there's just no hiding, right? It's like you cannot just like cruise or whatever. Like your boss is right there, management is right there, so you have to like either sink or swim. So like you felt that pressure a bit like when it's a small team.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel it also lah.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 people working here, but it really like will elevate you and push yourself lah.
Yeah.
By the way, how old are you?
23.
23 or 2002 or 2000?
2002.
2002, same also lah.
Oh, okay.
So then, how were like your parents feeling doing this pivot? From like you studied at Utah, right?
Ta UMT.
Ta UMT, and then you were like, I want to do something else completely, and I want to join a 3-month boot camp. Was that like any convincing that needed, or you were like they were like supportive?
During that time they were supportive because they just like if you are doing something that you really like, then just go for it lah. They will be supportive because of course when I enroll this bootcamp, of course it will be paying, need to pay a fee, so they also support on it. Then yeah.
What was like the biggest mindset shift you think you had to do to get into tech? Because tech is like a whole different thing from kind of what you were doing before. So like, was there like a shift in your mindset and your approach to learning and execution that you had to change for tech?
The main mindset is I believe is you of course you what is it you have to be first you have to be confident in yourself, and then because before this I was like I always doubt myself, whether can I do this or something like that. So first is the mindset. If you have the correct mindset, then anything actually you can done it just whether how long it takes. And then another thing is the problem solving skill, and then because before this I don't really know like how all the things work, and then suddenly during my work I kind of like suddenly like understands everything, and the whole flow like suddenly become just something like, let's say this part got issue, and then I just know, or something that I straight away can know how to solve this thing, I think. Yeah.
So is it like a matter of like you were lost for a while, but you keep trying to pick things up, then suddenly one day it just clicks more and more,
Yes, correct.
It's
Yeah.
like like sometimes you're just like you feel lost, but you just keep trying, and one day like, oh, I can see things clearer already.
Yeah, suddenly one day just everything just like make sense altogether.
So for anyone like thinking of joining like Sigma School or just making a huge pivot into tech, what would be like the most important advice you would give them?
For me, I'll say if you are really interested in tech, I would say just go for it because you never try, never know. So even because like for me, I'm just like, yeah, just go for it because the things I'm more worried is if I never try it, I will be whether will I be regretting later. So yeah, just go for it.
Just go for it. Like life is just too short, right?
Yeah, correct.
So then, what are your goals looking forward right now? Maybe the next few years, like, do you have any goals, any dreams?
Currently, for now, my goals will be becoming a more experienced developer, and hopefully becoming a senior, because even though I'm working as full stack developer now, but actually quite because I would say quite a lot of things is really fast right now, like all the AI things. And then for me myself, I also every day I also need to try to keep up myself, and then yeah, try to in another few years maybe becoming a senior developer, and hopefully can maybe lead a small team, something like that.
So you're building also your technical skills and also maybe your leadership and management skills, stuff like that, lah.
Yeah, correct.
Is the next big goal, lah. Well, I guess the final question would be, you talk about all these different lessons you learned the past few years, but what's like the biggest lesson would you say, like that you've learned the past few years?
Biggest lesson I learned past few years. Let me think about it. I guess. I guess never give up.
Never give up.
Yeah, just because whether you are old or young, just go for it lah. Yeah. When what you really wanted to, the things you wanted to, you just go for it lah. Just work hard and try to get it.
Then there's a good mentality, lah. As long as you're still alive, there's still a chance, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Jia Hao. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
That was a good conversation.
Thank you for having
And make
me.
sure.